It's time to talk about racism and extremism in Britain. Think about this. Last Saturday, a march was planned, an anti-Islamic extremism march was planned. Have a look at what happened in response. Here we see large numbers of men, mostly young men, all men, no women, wearing a black style uniform.
Nigel Farage has just made a huge announcement, and this time, it's not about Brexit, immigration, or the economy. He says it's time to talk about something far more dangerous, racism and extremism within Britain itself. What triggered this sudden warning? What did he see that made him sound the alarm? Stay tuned, because what unfolded on the streets
with face masks, marching almost like an army, aggressively through the streets of East London. I think these are some of the most frightening scenes I've ever seen in this country. And I say that particularly because every calm day, we get a lot more young men of fighting age coming into our country who've thrown away their documents, so we've no idea who they really are. But here's the really interesting bit. Joining them on the demo were the hard left Stand Up to Racism group. And have a look at this exchange.
There's no need for that. We're on the right side, bro. No, we're not. Yes, we are, bro. No.
Last Saturday has everyone talking that IT started with what was supposed to be an anti-Islamic extremism march. But what actually happened shocked everyone. Farage described the scene as a glimpse into something deeply worrying. Dozens, some say hundreds, of men, mostly young, mostly masked, marching in formation through East London. No women. No children, just a crowd of men dressed in dark clothing, moving like a military unit. Their chants echoed through the streets, their faces hidden, and their message, according to Farage, was a warning sign of something brewing beneath the surface. Within hours, Nigel Farage took to his platform, saying, "This is not normal. This is not democracy. This is intimidation." That he called it a wake-up call for Britain, claiming that extremism, from all sides, is gaining ground. He urged leaders to stop pretending it isn't happening. That in his words, if we can't talk honestly about the divisions in our society, we'll never heal them. But of course, not everyone agreed. Some accused him of stoking fear, others said he was finally saying what many were too afraid to. Farage's statement didn't come out of nowhere. For months, Britain has seen growing tension, between communities, online, and even within politics. The far right and far left have both been accused of spreading hate. And in the middle, ordinary citizens say they're sick of the polarization. Farage argues that politicians have ignored this problem for too long, that they've been too scared to call out any kind of extremism for fear of being labeled. His critics, however, say this is just another attempt to capitalize on division. The backlash was immediate. Supporters praised Farage for speaking hard truths, saying Britain needs a frank conversation about community breakdown and radicalism. But others slammed his comments as dangerous and inflammatory, warning that his words could fuel more tension rather than calm it. Meanwhile, the footage of masked marchers went viral, sparking a national debate over who they were, what they stood for, and how authorities allowed it to happen. This moment, Farage warned, could mark a turning point. That he said, if we keep ignoring this, we're handing our streets to those who thrive on hate, whether they wave a far-right flag or claim to fight in the name of religion. It's a rare moment where even his critics admit something is changing in Britain's streets. The question is, what happens next? The footage spreads and Farage's words echo online. Britain faces a critical test. Can the country talk honestly about racism, extremism, and unity, without tearing itself apart? Politicians are being pressed for answers, police are being criticized for their response, and citizens are asking, is this the Britain we've become? One thing's for sure. The conversation Farage just started isn't going away anytime soon. So, what do you think about Nigel Farage's latest statement? Is he raising the alarm about a real threat, or stirring up more division in an already divided nation? Let us know your thoughts down below, and don't forget, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell to stay updated as we uncover the real stories behind Britain's biggest headlines. Until next time, stay aware, stay critical, and as always, stay curious.
Like this video and subscribe my channel for latest political updates for bombshell news.